Hello, E3 chat people!
Hello!
It's Mr. Whatfellow with me today! Yay! And Rebecca's just getting up. Oh, it's Rebecca now! Hi, Rebecca!
Hello,
Rebecca
Rebecca!
waved. This stream better be fucking good based on your face right now, my friend. Rebecca, for this stream, is going to be communicating via a series of grunts and angry noises. This is how much you love Sony that you would get up from sleep to do this. That's love. That's passion. That's dedication. Say hello to the people.
Hello, they do make the best consoles, so I have to be here.
Oh shit, here we go.
I mean, I think they make the best content.
They make the best everything, really.
I'm here for Spider-Man. So, let's
Yeah, me too. But I'm... Yeah.
I agree completely, right.
I'm enjoying my Switch too much.
I love my little Switch. Right, I'm gonna whack up audio.
When we put
so we can just check all the levels and shit.
Concept art, of course.
I think that's a bit quieter than normal. Maybe my ears are gone. I've got ice cream because my voice was literally dead.
All the lighting and getting the colors exactly right. And so yeah, it takes a ton of time.
So these two characters we're seeing here right now is Milo and Lola.
Oh, sorry, do you need me to talk
you guys already
the
talked a
audio
little bit
level?
about
Yes,
the
I'm
story
going
of
to talk at the same
going to
time
college
just to
and
see where that
passing
goes.
Oh,
away
Right.
wonderful.
But I guess
Great.
fortunately...
So,
Good, that was it, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Now chat's going to go, it's too loud, it's too quiet, and then Matt will tell me what's actually happening. That's how it goes. Oh, I've died and gone to hell? Oh no. Is me eating really loud?
It's not for me.
Can everyone hear me? Because I'm going to have to eat this
Not
ice
for
cream
me.
to survive. Good. I'm not going to be like, but I'm going to be eating tasty, low-fat chocolate ice cream. I'm going to eat a whole tub.
I cancelled my food because I spent too much time looking at the page where you get to add things to the Beyond Good and Evil. I've had one idea which I'll develop a bit more myself, but I think for the most part, I'm happy for someone else to make this game.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, especially because I'm trying to get into game dev, it's like, feels a little weird.
Apparently they're going to be paying people for the stuff they contribute.
That's how hit record works?
Yeah. But apparently it's not very lot. Apparently it's only a really tiny amount between everybody.
That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
Again, that was the thing that I was already aware of, so it kind of didn't dawn on me that people didn't realise that.
I didn't know.
I think
it's so good.
Yeah, it's a...
Anything that gets used, you get paid for.
Oh.
You get a small percentage based on like which bit of it you did. Because like people put up like a rough concept and then somebody else will make it, which I think is a really cute way of working.
I think it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things you missed in the PC stream.
I'm
The Sunlight and Happiness game. Which is a battle royale. In an isometric point of view. Literally in their art style. And it's about the raptures happened, but all the bad people taken, so the good people have to fight it out.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah. I wrote it down. It's called Rapture Rejects.
Alright.
Which I think is quite fun.
After their little adventure in making animations, I was a little bit skeptical that they could do things that weren't comics.
Their trailer was animation. It was very funny.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Everyone was laughing a lot.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that makes me really happy.
Though I will say I had a different interpretation, which was not necessarily that I had interpreted it as the good people had gone up, and that the joke was that just being religious wasn't enough that the person who was a god lover was actually a bad person, because we all know the stuff that religion gets up to.
Like ice cream making. I'm guessing Ben and Jerry are religious because they're
Nice.
good people. Oh, right. They showed off some 2 Point Hospital.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Looks really fucking good.
I would agree with that.
Really fucking good. And the guys that came out, their mic went weird, but they totally handled it like it was literally like no big deal. They properly... I've got a lot of faith that they're going to nail it. I know it's a sticking point for you.
Also, someone's making Factorio as a 3D game.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's
Is
not
that-
actually
Oh.
Factorio, but
It
I mean,
was
more
it had a really
Factorios are
great
always good.
punny name, and I can't remember what it was.
Satisfactory.
Yes, that was it.
Ugh.
It looks quite good. There were like 15. There was a game that came out that just looked like Fortnite. Like it was the spit of Fortnite. Like
We do
literally.
need another Fortnite.
There were two of them.
No, but one was like literally just Fortnite
Oh yeah,
again.
sorry.
I'm just saying drink. I don't need a drink. I mean, ice cream, that's basically drink.
Yeah.
There's a little game called Ooblets,
ice
which you're going to love.
cream.
Yeah, what was talking
Yeah.
about before?
We saw some footage of it. It's kind of somewhere between gardening and Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
That's
everything,
everything
I've
you need from life.
wanted. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh! And the one that I've never seen before, Insomniac are making a new open world game
Ooh.
in VR,
Ooh.
where you play as a little robot who flies around and has to save his friends from evil robots, and he's a gardener, but there didn't seem to be a lot of gardening. You kind of fly around everywhere.
Is that
and-
Grow Home's fault?
A little bit. Bird.
Yes.
There was gardening in Grow Home. It was all about gardening. You could place flowers anywhere.
Oh,
I
I
did,
was saying.
all the time.
I wasn't saying that Grow Home was a little bit about gardening. I was saying it's a little bit inspired by Grow Home.
Mm-hmm. This low-fat Ben & Jerry's is super good. But if I eat all of it, I feel like it's no longer low-fat.
Yeah.
It's like light mayonnaise. Once you eat the first jar, you're like, it's probably not light anymore.
And it's still like there's nothing in it.
That's lighter than light mayonnaise.
Ah, that's a good point. Yeah.
That's for sure. Aha, teeth. Oh, look, I'm live. Boop. Okay. A lot of people who are actually in the Sony area are saying it's really weird. But I've not seen any pictures yet. I've just seen a few people tweeting that they're in Sony's thing, and it's very weird.
I always like Sony at E3. They're always a highlight for me. Even when they don't really do much of anything, they're still always a highlight for me.
I just want to see my Spider-Man.
I mean,
my
I want
web
to-
swinging.
I want to see Spider-Man. I
sound
want
like
to
old
see.
Oh, Greg.
I want to see Avengers. I want to see Superman. I want to see. But superheroes is definitely, I think, feels like they should be making a big showing this
Well,
E3.
Sucker Punch have got their new game. Oh, isn't
Yeah.
that like Samurai and stuff? Wait, is Sucker Punch and From Software both making the same sort of game?
I can't remember.
I'm okay with that. We might see some Spyro.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I might see some Spyro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm basically awake for that.
I'm pretty sure that nothing is going to be announced for the Switch at this one. But we will see. Can Just Cause appear in 4 different press conferences?
Yeah, probably.
You know,
I think we might see some Final Fantasy VII as well.
Yeah, who cares?
And I'm aware I'm the only one here who
Well,
cares
Square,
about
no,
that.
Square Enix would have had that at their own thing, I'd say. What are you saying?
I was just you never know. We might get something on Vita.
Oh, Rebecca.
Maybe, please.
Oh, Rebecca. Something on the Vita. Oh, the Vita.
Every year, I'll still just hold out a shred of hope.
The Vita.
Maybe they'll release their new version of the Vita.
Oh god, that would be
The-
Oh,
amazing.
jeez, if they dropped a new
That's-
handheld, I would literally
The
shit.
Sony
Yeah.
Switch.
I would literally just shit.
I know I'm fighting my own little corner, but I still think the Vita is like one of the best handhelds. The best recent handheld as well.
Someone just said that Donald Trump is meeting Kim right now. Do you reckon that's an exclusive for PS4? Do you reckon he's got it? He's missing this. He's like, fuck!
Oh dear, I've just looked at the screen and realised that we're going to see Media Molecule's nightmares again, aren't we?
Oh no! What if they built the whole conference in it?
You know, the thing is, like they did with Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
The thing is I love Media Molecule's Little Big Planet, and Nightmares just And the other one they did was really good. The paper
Tearaway.
craft one. Yeah, they have such potential. Just stop. You know, when you're like several E3s ago and you're like, this was a bad move, and then they kept going down that path, and you're like, did you not hear everyone say that looks terrifying?
I'm going to unmute now. Here we go. There's some echoey noises. I just don't want to miss anything. All right, here we go. Knack 3, baby! Who wants Knack 3? Knack 3 hype. Chat, give us some Knack 3 hype.
We're here for
Oh, you know, we are going to get a lot of Death Stranding. Excitement in your voice. Yeah. Who's stuck on the piano?
This makes me feel like we might get a Playroom update.
Oh, PlayStation Home is coming back. There you go. There's a Knack hype. Knack 76. Knack Royale. Knack Machines. There's music playing. Whoa, hang on. Everybody said it was really weird. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Gosh.
Sony time. Everyone says it's really weird. Is it because it's actually in VR and they don't know what the fuck they're looking at? It's a black screen.
Please welcome Sean Layden.
Ooh.
I mean, that is pretty weird.
That's a strange. That's a really tiny little.
Oh.
They're in a big.
That looks
shed.
like they're at a wedding.
Looks like they're standing.
Good evening, everyone.
It does look like.
And welcome.
Oh my god, they're at a Sony wedding.
And thank you for making the time tonight to.
Oh my god, two
to come to
consoles
church.
getting married.
Oh, he said, "Judge, the world stopped." Oh, it's back.
This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday. For those of you who need to know that.
Oh shit!
But
He's
thank
angry
you.
God.
Thank you for coming out. It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent. And for
What
those of you
the
who
fuck
may
is
be a bit
happening?
apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman,
Ten.
it doesn't end that way. It doesn't end that way. So, but no, again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year. You know, we look at what the stories have we tell and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide. And that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight, we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight,
they got
a
fuck
deeper
all.
way.
Good
so you
night.
can learn
Oh, no,
about
I'm
what's going
fucking
on
here
with
for
these games and what's coming up in the future.
I'm
You know, what
hyped.
we look at here at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing, and make it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly
audio
inside
being
our
terrible
studios,
is
we see
entirely
gaming
their
as a
side.
vocation. It's a calling.
Yeah, I'm
It's what
currently
we do. It's what we have to do.
trying to find a
Our
way to
teams of
boost the
creatives and
sound.
studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your minds. And tonight, we're beginning here in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage, introduce to you, Gustavo Santorea.
You know, I would join the Church of Sony.
I know you would. I know you would. I'd be a dirty Switch heretic. Man with the banjo. Is that fucking zombie game ever going to release as well? That'd be nice to know.
Unless that turns out to be Steve Martin. I'm not impressed.
Guys, it's been live streamed. You don't have to record it on your phones in low quality. Just saying.
In fairness, with this audio quality, the phone might be better.
Is this a Banjo Kazooie announcement?
Well, we got one of them. We got half of it. miss Andrew WK, guys.
How dare you? This man has a banjo.
Everyone has a
Wonderful. I would like to be complaining about this, but I really like banjos.
This is some fucking hillbilly wedding we're all at now. The zombie's just gonna like burst through and like run through everyone. Jeff Canada just tweeted, "This is how you make all the people who actually showed up to your conference absolutely hate it. Utterly baffling. I hope the home experience is good because this is straight up awful for all of us here." I genuinely think they're having the stand.
Oh. You can't have them stand?
I just want to bust out the Left 4 Dead theme and I'll be happy.
Is this several hours of banjo? Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Coming soon from Activision. Banjo Hero. Assuming this is just a theme that I don't recognise because the game didn't
Have they streamed the wrong thing?
Old Man 3. Oh no.
You know, he's making faces like he's about to do something interesting, and then he doesn't.
Well, thought EA had set the bar low, but
Oh, I'm here for Banjo Man. That was nice. He could play his banjo and everything. It was sweet. And he was doing his thing, and it was nice.
oh, was that apparently some people saying that was the Last of Us theme.
Oh, that would explain why we
Game
don't
I
like it.
don't give a fuck about.
Ooh.
Wow.
Just the churchy lady thing. The thing, like the thing.
No, it's where they are.
Yeah. I like the last one. That was really good. I don't quite get your intense dislike of it.
I thought it was a really shit game.
Yeah,
Across the board. Gameplay, everything. Story.
that's
It
not.
was a horrible trudge that just got worse as it went on. And by the end of it, I vowed to never play anything Naughty Dog ever play again.
That was literally not even remotely my experience with it.
Your old
I
man.
felt really immersive and engrossing and just interesting.
What happened?
Yeah, the thing is, you've got to remember that Dan doesn't play games like normal people. So
Yeah, you just
Dan's
fuck on, doesn't he?
Dan's response was, "Hey, you run through the first time, then just get eaten. Then you run through the second time because you know where all the zombies are."
But not quite the
And
show.
if you play the game like that, it's not very immersive.
Otherwise, it's scary. I will say, when I was playing Just Cause 4, I did. I'm not going to say what it was, but I did something in one of the missions,
She, say something, dude?
and
Make it 1 week.
the Square Enix employee there went, "Oh my god, literally nobody has done that." And the amount of things I exposed while doing that was fantastic.
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir. Such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell? Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh, okay. Oh, how about that? Gross. You love it.
This is Assassin's Creed Odyssey again.
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. Or not. Maybe they're jealous of you. Just a girl. Not a threat. Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified.
I think it's this gay kiss.
I beat my entire pot of Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's update.
Aww.
Aww. It's all downhill from here.
And now Tomb Raider.
See, I was about to make the same joke. This was my real annoyance at the Square Enix thing, because they focused on like the stealth stuff. I was like, I don't want this in a Tomb Raider game. I want puzzles. And they did a good job on that on the second Tomb Raider game of having puzzles.
Excuse me.
I'm so here for this.
Not Tomb Raider.
I'm in 100% right now.
You would have loved the Tomb Raider stream. Yeah. Technically, this is a different day, so I'm counting this ice cream on tomorrow.
Couldn't even eat it all.
I have, in fact, eaten it all. You know. I'm going to eat lettuce for the next week.
Maybe Last of Us is a prequel to Tomb Raider.
Oh shit. Fan of dropping spoiler bombs. I get 31 points in a day, not tied up ice cream.
I mean, I think I worked out of having had space from Beyond Good and Evil. You know when you now realise that Jade and Pidgey run an orphanage? And it's probably going to be that Jade killed all of their parents.
Oh, that's... Oh god, no.
Spread out.
Yeah. That's a depressing thought that might be real.
Oh dear.
People who keep singing Kate Perry's I Kissed a Girl in chat, can you sing John Suble's I Kissed a Girl, because it's infinitely better.
Could you just shout this gay kiss a lot?
Or that. I built that also.
Oh my god, bow and arrow. That's Laura's iconic weapon.
Oh. I'm a fan of the new Tomb Raider games, and even I don't get that joke. I was like, what are you talking about? It's two handguns.
Yeah, it's not. She hasn't
All
had
of
any
the
of the new
games.
ones.
I know! And it's still weird. Especially because at the end of the first one, she acquires them, and then she just loses one again. Spoilers for the first Tomb Raider game, but it's not very good, so... The second one's much better. Rise of the Tomb Raider was really amazing.
I realised watching this, the only thing that gets me through Uncharted is Nathan Drake's unending charisma.
Yeah.
Dan, Nathan Drake's everything.
But when you get rid of Nathan Drake's unending charisma, there's just nothing in it for me, and this is like everything I hate about Naughty Dog amped up to 1,000.
Yeah, no, I do agree. There's a
Watch yourself.
there's a charm that allows you to bypass the boringness of everything else.
Ethan.
And also make you feel less like a person who's just murdering everyone.
Yeah.
Double back. Go.
And like, that is what Nathan Drake does. But he says it with a smile and suddenly you feel like he's the good guy.
Thank you, chat, for agreeing that Nathan Drake has absolutely no charisma.
If he didn't have charisma, we'd question why he kills everyone.
Good old quick time event.
Until the guy's like, I have eyes! Well done. Showing off, isn't you?
I'm very interested to see where they take the story.
Oh my god.
I really enjoyed the story.
I don't like the direction they've taken Act 3 in, if I'm perfectly honest.
There's a good old cardboard box when you need one.
Back in my day, you could hide in a cardboard box. Tranquilize guards.
Oh, yeah. Heroes. Kojima's new game might have some footage as well. Maybe.
Well, we're definitely, yeah, Death Stranding would definitely see what it goes. This feels like scripted ball, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's also kind of bugging me that we haven't learned how to use bows and arrows properly. Like, there are some really interesting videos about how to fire bows quickly, and you like hold spare arrows in your hand when you draw them. So you can then fire like 3 off because you basically hold 3 arrows at a time, and you pull them 1 at a time, but it means you basically get 3 very quickly because it's the drawing part that takes the long time. And that sort of 1 at a time drawing, when she clearly needs to have more in her hand, just bugs me.
Yep. Wow, the crowd looks bored as fuck.
Yeah, and they clearly only have 3 rows of seats.
Yeah, and there's only 1 screen there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a really optimistic, bright, bouncy start. That's really put us all in the mood at fucking 18 minutes past 2 in the morning.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later.
Oh my God.
And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase. And it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest to have
So they're
for
moving
joining us
everybody out of
about
that
Worldwide
place
Studios?
into another
and the chairman
place.
of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden.
Just a shock.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and shot right across to the studio here.
Right over here.
Okay.
It's a very
very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to
they're going to a new
game?
room. They're all being kicked out of that room and going to another one.
I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series. And I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful.
I mean,
he called it content and not gameplay.
Into the combat sequence really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
And I can't wait to see more of that. And that was first gameplay we saw there of The Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on there?
The rule number one is do no harm, right? Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope. You know, provide generalized, advice about where we can take this as an industry and as a gaming culture. But honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And, I mean, speaking about making fans happy, I mean, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. You know, this is a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well. It has a huge legion of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, I get a lot of tweets about New Game Plus. You know, is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating for God of War?
You know, it's crazy. With the advent of social media, we get a lot of real-time feedback from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is filled up with a lot of stuff that we could talk about here or not talk about at all. But it's all important. We take it all seriously. And New Game Plus is something that came through really strong and really hard through that kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the teams are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
Definitely.
As someone who miraculously finished God of War with a 2-year-old at home, that makes me very happy. I will somehow find more
scary,
time.
But okay.
I will find time to He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
Kids don't try this at home.
Asleep. But yeah, thank you so much, Sean. And it's great to hear that you and the amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
Hey, if we can create functionality and features that allow people to spend more time in the worlds we build, that's by definition a good thing.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So New Game Plus, that is confirmed. That is coming to God of War. We'll have full details on PlayStation Blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about, too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation Showcase. I was wondering what the thought process was there.
Well, every year, we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year, we felt that what we really wanted to do is take people on a journey deep into the content,
the really
deep into the
important
4
thing
big
we
pillar
do
games
is
that we're
get
working
out
on
of
right
the
now.
way of the creatives
And get them to see
and just let them do their thing. And
the
you're
stories
like,
you're trying
right
to tell
now,
and the way it's going to be
getting in the
expressed and what they
way
get out of it.
of
It's a
having
really
conference
wide
by
range
moving
of
everyone into a new room.
titles there, anything from The Last of Us 2, we just saw right now, through
filling
Death
it
Stranding
with talk
and
about how
Spider-Man and
you
Ghost.
shouldn't get in the way of these things.
This year, I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the games we're working on.
Wonderful. And we do have a lot more coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months. And available in stores, and that's our favorite web slinger.
Of course.
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to the
problem with Spider-Man is
please do. And
there's lots of pre-order bonuses, which I would want if I was going to buy the game, but I don't want to buy the game.
We also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest
I need
from
an
the world
expert
of
on
Call
web
of Duty.
on this.
Someone said they think I gave up went to bed. I think this is really cool.
I mean,
I'm totally here for this.
I like the idea of interactive individual sets, but have them all open, fill them all up, and then jump between them.
Yeah, but then, you know, your press would skip out on half of the stuff.
Yeah, but you just randomly allocate it, then more people can go see, like, you know...
Well, the smart thing would be to stream video of what's going on.
Yeah, it's the other one.
Into the other ones. Or you set up one group, split the audience into two, and make sure all of the people have to, they get to see one, and then go to, you've got that sort of one audience ready to go, and one audience being moved in the background.
Get immediate access to Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Sorry, the sound levels on their thing is all over the place.
We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. And we've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's happening?
That's
good
right.
to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep
This isn't right before the showcase, this is during the showcase.
Yeah, this has no momentum. This is a cool idea that needed to be quicker.
But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps...
This is the bit that I never watch of E3.
as well, for those who pre-order
yeah, right?
PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But what if I
I mean, there have been a few of these
Black Ops 3
kind of
that's where it gets
segments
a
that
little
have
more interesting,
been...
my friend.
Oh.
So tonight,
fun.
we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop.
Oh, here's
that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, very nice. This is why I love E3, because not only do
So
we
that's
get
a
to share
limited
awesome
time offer
news
for a
with
day.
our
Oh, wait,
audience,
no.
but PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat.
Get a extra
little tasty treat.
Right, little mid E3 supply drop for you there.
Perfect.
You know, we've been sharing a
Dan,
lot of
stop
good
rapping,
news. We
please,
got
to
share
entertain us
5
somehow. I don't know.
really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
I like
That's
her
right.
earrings.
We had the countdown to
she only
E3,
won
and that
it.
was 5.
You have a
games
big
revealed and
showcase. Why don't
updates
you
in
put
the
it
span
on
of 5
screen?
days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights.
The highlights of what? This thing so far? It's been one game! Oh, the countdown. Okay. Here's some games. Oh, that's that Tetris VR, isn't it?
I'm really sad that PlayStation VR sucks so much.
Oh, me too. We might be able to get it better. Oh, there's Days Gone. Relegated to the pre-show.
What is this? I have to figure out what happened. Okay, wake up. Focus. Remember.
From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
That's the spirit. Comes a heartfelt story in VR.
But really, who are you?
Ah, I want to be a ghost giant. I want all these games to come to thingy.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, see, Beat Saber's great because you're always looking forwards. And this game is fucking awesome to play.
I mean, it's just my problem with PlayStation VR is that it just literally has never worked.
I just feel sick every time I try it. It's
Yeah,
like
'cause it
being on a
just
ship.
doesn't set up properly. That's just
And
my
the more
problem with it.
processor intense the game is, the worse it gets. So the more graphics are on display, the worse
Welcome back.
everything
We're just a few
gets.
minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really... So let's keep moving here. There was a lot
so
of great
is this,
stuff
are they now
here.
in there
we
and
can
that's
see
where
the
it is?
crowd is seated. The people
God,
are
I
about ready to
hope so.
go.
Is that like a
This
half-hour
show's about to
pre-show?
continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe
I
one
thought
more
the
thing we can
tent
sneak
set up
in
the
there
same
before
as
we
in the
cut
trailer
away
was
to the
really
showcase.
sweet.
Yeah, no, I like that
Let's squeeze it
idea.
in.
Not
Let's squeeze it in.
entirely sure
Okay,
why
so
the
this
banjo
next
guy was there.
franchise
No.
For
boasts
quite
a
that length
huge
of
And
time.
that, but
loyal
if it,
community
I wanted
of
it to
nearly
fade
6
from Banjo Guy
billion
into
hours.
that same guy
Incredible
on the
stuff.
set,
Yeah, they
in
played
the
that
game,
so
and then
That
you
would've
know pan
been-
out.
that would've been nice, yeah.
We're gonna
So you
take
zoom
a
in
first look at the next chapter
across the
right
whole
now.
crowd to just Banjo Guy, and then zoom out and fade it into the CGI.
That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still think that was. I thought that was sweet.
It's the thing.
Destiny.
Oh God! Oh fucking
I
hell!
counted on having to sit through more Destiny.
Fucking hell! It's a subreddit, isn't there, for like awful taste, and like great execution but awful taste. I feel like this is the opposite of that.
Destiny BR?
No. Just more of it. It's just one of those games, just more of.
I don't know, it's just because everyone's coming at you and it seems very... there's an almost VR feel to it. Alright. Feel less VR when someone walks through you.
And we were looking at that guy.
Oh no. He killed,
Character with
Nathan Fillion.
Good.
I really don't get the Destiny love.
Its logo is a fidget spinner. This is like The Division, and it's like
That was a
Anthem.
powerful new look at Destiny 2. Forsaken is coming out September 4th on PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one.
A lot of people left the stream.
Yeah, it looks really good.
We
There's a
lost
lot of buzz about
thousands
that
of people
Gambit
watching.
mode coming up, and guess what? If you're
When
at
this
E3, you
stopped.
can play it at our booth.
Come back, it might be
Not too
starting.
bad.
But
Not too bad.
there's barely any time because we're about to get to the showcase.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down
There's
to it from the
barely
rest
any
of
time,
PlayStation's E3
because
showcase.
that
Thank
should
you
have
so much
started
for watching.
ages
We've got a lot
ago.
more in store tonight. But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should
Yeah,
we get to it?
I think why keep people waiting? Let's get to it. We have so much more to cover.
Why keep?
So one of the chats said the
Exactly.
logo is a
Why
Bikini
keep-
Bottom,
Let's check it out
and I'm like, how does that
live
logo look like
right
Bikini
now.
Bottom? It looks like absolutely nothing like SpongeBob. And then I think they made an actual
Bikini Bottom, yeah.
Bikini Bottom.
Oh, good. This is Sucker Punch's game, isn't it?
I think it's a really cute thing they're doing. It's just not translating as well as I think they'd hoped.
I mean, I've got Jeff, who is there, has just tweeted saying to someone who said, "We are at the press conference looking at Twitter to find out what is happening at the press conference."
But I feel like everybody else is being excited about it.
There's a dude playing fucking panpipes.
That's
been
really
half an
sweet though.
hour.
That must be really cool. That beautiful screen behind him. Maybe my standards were just lowered from Andrew WK.
Yeah.
Because that was shocking.
Yeah. They've done this twice now.
I do think this is cute though.
Honest to Christ, if somebody starts chanting CM Punk in the next few minutes, I will not be surprised.
I like this.
If
This
you're
is
there
really-
and somehow listening to me, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk.
You know when you're like, if they change location one more time,
I'm turning this off.
I'm not responsible for what ends up trending on Twitter worldwide.
Chat's chanting CM Punk. Oh god. Is he done? Don't encourage me.
I like that. That was really pretty.
There's a dude wearing a Destiny shirt who's bored. A Destiny fan is bored!
That's because he missed the Destiny. Black screen.
I'm
We've
gonna
already
play
heard
music.
this bit.
I'm playing a Windpipe. Imagine if this was for Knack 3.
Temple's close.
We're in Canada.
Oh no, Canada's gone.
Oh well. Such a happy stream.
I mean, I know Disney are going a bit darker, but this Mulan game's a bit grim.
That's where I recognise the song. It's "I'll Make a Man Out of You."
Yes, it is.
Let's get down to business.
Nobu, come.
I thought he was about to do the World of Worlds then.
Is Shadow of the Colossus Remastered out?
Yes. It's half price at the moment, I think. I think it's 15 quid at the moment on the PlayStation Store. And also, yeah, this kind of looks a bit like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Shrek game, here we go.
Where are they?
How about behind the scary tree?
Bastards! Enough! Was next samurai. Arshoneg, Artsangesh Podosh Batsium. Need work quite minich!
I feel like
Oh, we got sliced.
they had different amounts of time to get ready. Someone got a mask, someone didn't get a mask, and someone got a mask and a helmet.
And then it's midway through an invasion, they're busy.
I mean, if it's the outfit you might literally die in, I feel like you should make effort to make sure your armor's on point.
The term is on fleek.
Yeah. I knew that as soon as the word was out of my mouth. It was like, fuck that one.
Jin, you're late.
You're impatient. Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
Typical man. Woman does a job and then he's just got to do the last little bit just so he can
We need him.
feel manly.
Yeah, but let's get down to business.
Down.
We could take them.
No. Remember Sago Bridge? We strike quietly. They kill the monk.
Did you just like rip that dude's throat out? Like, nah, I won't stab him, I'm just rip his throat out.
I'll guard the exits. Just get that monk.
We need to go stealthily. Jump on top of that giant bell.
I always thought those tiles would be really slippery. It's got leaves on it. Trains can't run that, mate. Well, if you've got a train on your roof, you have other issues.
I'm gonna be honest. The From Software one does look more fun.
Bizarrely, the From Software one looks faster.
Yeah. Hang on. One person was about to kill the monk, and you didn't go for him first.
It's called dramaticness, drama.
I think it's called stupidity.
We have to move.
Masako! Stand aside, Jin. You betrayed my family.
Run! If we fight, the Mongols win.
Oh no, that character we introduced 2 seconds ago stabbed us in the back.
This is beautiful.
It looks beautiful, but the game itself, I'm not sold on.
It's just the setting on it. It's just.
It's very The Witcher 3.
You know
beautiful,
the
the
red
design they've
floor?
done.
I really hope that when they walk, their footsteps are white, and it's an inverse Star Wars thing.
I'd be okay with that.
You are my friend.
Give me.
That's beautiful.
It is.
It is.
Oh,
It
it's
is!
brown. It's brown underneath.
Aww.
I can't wait for the hook. There's got to be like, here's... Oh, look at this interesting gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming.
Sucker Punch.
I was for a bit, but...
You hear them coming? That's our enemy.
What have they done other than Infamous?
Sly.
Oh yeah. I mean, the leaves on the ground was bloody impressive. I'm just underwhelmed. Gameplay-wise.
Ghost of Tsushima. Sucker Punch. Ah, ow, ow, ah, ha, ha. You just squished my bits.
Sorry. I want to read what that said.
Alright, everybody get out. Next room. Oh yeah, minion game. Here we go. This is the shit.
Nah, this is going to be nightmares.
Aww. Yeah, that last game is definitely something that I'll be playing. I feel like I'm pretty much guaranteed to play that.
Didn't hook me. I'm quite disappointed in it. I was hoping for...
I think it also doesn't help that From Software has
a
more interesting version of the same game.
The oldest house.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to play both.
It's a shifting place.
Considering it's called Shadows, it's got the Shadows Die Twice thing. Do you reckon when you die, you just come back? And if you die again, that's when you go to the thing you play. So you actually get 2 lives to do the thing.
And I think it might be a Soul Reaver type thing, where you have like a dead world, and you, when you die in the real world, you go to the dead world, and then you have to sort of earn your way back into the. That would be my guess.
Did they do that with Demon Souls or something?
I don't know. This is kind of looking pretty and like something I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
This feels more like Sucker Punch, though. Yes, the extended game flashes are impressive, but seeing the trailer is better.
They left. There we go. Control.
That looked very cool and like something I will definitely not play.
Yeah.
But very cool.
Yeah. Can't wait for its two sequels, Alt and Delete.
What did Remedy make? Oh, they're the Quantum Break ones. It's a game where you play as a mouse.
Ah.
This is the Avengers game. Oh god, it's PlayStation 1.
No.
Now when you're there going, is this a new David Cage film? David Cage
No! This is the opposite of what I want.
Oh, I thought this was going to be a fun game about a mouse.
Oh, I don't care what this is, but fuck it, honestly.
I think this is this Hiro Kojima's thing, or
fuck no, what it is.
I don't know. It's zombies. It could be anything.
Oh, it's the new Resident Evil.
Okay, I'm back entirely. I'm back in, but I'm annoyed about the mouse.
Money's in my account. Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
I enjoyed the mouse.
I enjoyed the mouse
Whatever it takes
too.
to save the city.
I was like, oh shit, a little game we play as a mouse sounds like zombies.
Yeah, I agree. The playing as a little person was far more interesting.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course. It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for
Also,
this to
since
happen.
we've got out of the mouse bit, the graphic quality has dropped quite a bit.
Yeah, it has, unfortunately.
This is feeling very PlayStation 3 era.
Wait. Oh god. Jesus. Do we have Resident Evil 2? So good news, Avengers Infinity War has officially hit $2 billion! It
was a good film.
Yeah, I liked it. I really liked it.
I mean, bang for your buck. It definitely has. Like, it was one of those films where I watched it and there's like 1 or 2 times the CGI just wasn't up to snuff, and you were like, fairness, it's not like they had anything to spare. And a really tight window of when it had to come out. It was like...
The co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this little piece of shit. I'm the Bathtub Guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but, you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy. Because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
I'm 1000% in.
The problem is it's PlayStation VR.
Oh. But hey, on the bright side, that wasn't something that made me feel like there was no hope in the universe.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely the highlight of the thing so far.
Speaking of no hope in the universe.
Jesus.
Because we get to be pirates again.
Yep, you always did like this world.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
I feel like coming back to do Pirates of the Caribbean when it's such a broken franchise that everyone agrees needs to die.
Yeah, but I'd like to point out
for Kingdom Hearts, the game that is desperately close to.
No, so you'll forget one thing. When this game started, Pirates of the Caribbean 2 had just come out. That's how long this game has been in development for.
Yeah. This game has been going in development for so long that Disney's theme park hadn't even opened when it started.
These were original characters. Do not steal for this game.
Yeah.
It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
I mean, I definitely don't want to play this because I don't want to support thingy.
Yeah.
Get them! Sora!
Oh, this doesn't have sound effects either!
Why do they keep doing that? That's so strange.
No, stop!
Farewell. Arendella's safer with
I can
me
do sound
staying
effects
up
again.
here.
God, this is... No! It's just so fucking cringy.
It's really weird. Also, how many times have we seen this, like, a version of this trailer?
Enough screams and
This is a
sadness
different
from those
one.
children.
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
the whole time they were trashing our company in the process!
Who's the weird furry dude?
Maybe she's one of the
Probably one of them. They
Oh,
get turned into
it's
things.
Donald Duck and the main characters. They change when they go to the different universes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Shit.
that was monster versions of them.
In fact, your reward might be right.
In fairness, I only remember that
Hey, Axel.
because I asked myself the same question last year.
Got your hair too.
Maybe the game doesn't have sound effects. There's start 505. Ooh.
That's a lot prettier than my game.
Oh, and here comes titles of games that I don't understand.
I do like a limited edition console.
Good. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue.
Yeah. They went through a weird phase.
Fuck that series. I just don't care.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Oh yay, baby time! It's a butt!
Oh god, Jesus, God. Oh Jesus, Lord, God. Fuck.
It's Death
Oh
Stranding!
god. Oh god, I didn't need that at fucking whatever time it is.
I didn't need any of this.
I
at this
didn't
time.
need that at
Jesus.
any time. Don't think there is a right time for
Oh,
that.
Tears.
Fucking gross.
Chiral allergy.
So, you have dooms, like me. What's your level?
Chat has quit. Bye, chat. Good night, all you people who just left.
That was just fucking horrible.
No, but I can sense them.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough
Thing
out
is,
here on your
is I
own.
still have freaking no idea what on earth this game is.
Well, maybe we're about to see. It's been in development for fucking 15 years.
Oh, yeah, this is the third trailer I think I've seen for this game, and I haven't even the foggiest of what its setting is.
Yeah,
or...
that's what it's saying. It's Iceland. That looks Icelandy.
I just about know who the main character is.
Also Mars. Iceland and Mars.
Oh, see, that's new, right? And why has he got Wally on his back?
Also an ocean. What if, right, guys? What if Death Stranding is the Spyro reboot? Think about it.
I don't really care about a Spyro reboot. I just like the remake. Also, this music just is reminding me of All the Lonely People by the Beatles.
Why's he got his grandma tied up on his back?
Well, I mean, she's into some weird shit and was faster than making her walk with you. This is a no judgment zone. I mean, considering there's a Solid Snake in every one of those boxes.
It's a Metal Gear. This looks like the ultimate crafting game.
I'm not watching that. Considering the start of this, do we think that's just a giant invisible baby?
No. I think it's two giant invisible babies trying to get into a cinema on each other's shoulders.
Headed into town.
Her jacket unspiked. That was fun.
Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
Erased.
The time will fast forward.
Is that Richard Coyle?
But it can't wash
That's
everything
Jeff
away.
from Coupling.
Past just won't let go.
No, seriously, it
I'll
is.
see you around.
Oh my god, I hope so. I would play this if it's Jeff.
Border bridges.
In the photograph, right?
What's your status?
I didn't see.
Beryllium density is still increasing.
status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Considering how faithfully they've recreated everyone else.
I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a boy down. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
I'm gonna use this baby.
Baby power!
Gross.
Is this, the start of the Matrix? This the
No.
Matrix people?
Oh god.
I
This
mean,
game is fucking.
I was probably not going to play this game anyway, but this is, we thought it was grim before. Remember when just killing people was enough to make a game feel grim and disturbing?
I'm really interested to see where that.
Time fall away.
And that's how babies are made.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see where that goes.
Who I am, do you?
Who are you?
As someone who's played lots of Hideo Kojima games, I have zero interest.
I just fucking hate babies. They're fucking gross. So put me off that. I need a mod to just take that baby out and replace it with literally anything else on the planet.
The babies are very important to the plot. They're plot important babies.
I just don't have to look at them.
Worst case, I mean, can you imagine someone modding them so that they're spiders? Oh. One time a game doesn't have spiders.
So, Death Stranding didn't get a release date or even a hint, so I assume that's still years and years away.
Yeah. Oh, Team Ninja is also doing a samurai game.
Samurais are in now. Battle Royale, and then Samurais.
Replace babies with walruses. Oh my god, official weeb, yes.
Walrus Stranding.
If you get to play as a demon, I will class that as sufficiently different.
Oh, there you go. Neo 2.
Yay! I've only just bought the first one, but yay!
I mean, if I see something really weird like Death Stranding, I want to go, oh, that's going to be put together by someone who I, trust to put together a competent story between lots of weird bits.
Yeah.
I would not put Hideo Kojima on a list of people I would trust to tie
Do
those
you like
together.
Hideo Kojima?
I do not like Hideo Kojima.
I thought you liked the things that he did.
I like the bit of Hideo Kojima that stops.
I thought you played the...
I think he designs fun games, and as the years have gone by, he has just got more and more in his own way. Like, Metal Gear Solid 1, nailed it. Metal Gear Solid 2, nailed it. Metal Gear Solid 3, nailed it. Metal Gear Solid 4, utter piece of flaming shit. Metal Gear Solid 5, somehow worse.
Already here.
Spidey!
Yuri, I thought you said it was secure.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad, it's usually worse. Look out!
It's Electro.
Or Shocker.
No, we've seen Shocker.
Oh. Hold on, I'll just fly the helicopter.
Why on earth does he know how to fly a helicopter?
Spider-Man, he's been doing it a while. Helicopters crash all the fucking time whenever he's around.
Yeah, because he's dangling off of them and the weight's off.
Welcome to the party, just in time for the fireworks.
Shit, it's M&M.
Looks like we made parole, boys. Electro, why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see
Told
how bad
you.
the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party.
Why is he letting everyone out? Because now we get to fight all of the best Spider-Man villains.
Just want to see the web swinging, mate. Don't give a shit about this. Just let me know it's got physics.
Like fish in a barrel. Catastrophic event detected. That doesn't sound good.
I take it we're all assuming that you'll have to do web swimming in this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, we've seen it in previous trailers and some of the
Web
stuff.
swinging is the only bit I want.
It's just if you have to, or if you can get through the game without using it.
Oh no, you'll have to use it.
I mean, it's an open world game.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna run everywhere.
It makes me feel really nauseous, so it's
Electro must be working for
it's
something.
nice to know if I can play this game or if I should just ignore it.
This is too good to be true. Scorpion, can
Well,
you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was
they've definitely ramped up the number of announced villains in this.
Yep. They're Arkham Asyluming the shit out of this.
Well, the thing is, though, Arkham Asylum didn't go for everyone all of the time. It did
Sort of
somewhat.
well,
hold
this looks
itself
like it's
back.
kind of how the game will start, really.
Rhino and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost done. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro.
Also, in the chat says you can use the subway for fast travel.
Yes, we've
Yes,
seen
you
it
can.
before that.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat person.
But there'll be like chase missions and stuff where you'll have to.
Spider-Man, I thought this was a chase. Gotta stop.
You can't complain about web swinging in a Spider-Man
I'm
game.
not complaining about it. I just wanted to know if there would be any way I could play this without.
I want to
needing
know if
do
there's
that.
any way I can play without the combat.
If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you. Can't stop it. I'm flattered that you still try. Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
I just can't tell.
When I saw the controls, I couldn't quite tell whether or not it's actually a.
Oh my god, it's Darth Vader.
I thought it was looking very Warhammery, but
Yeah, What?
Sorry, T such as down, Rebecca just take turns.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there there'll be a game for us.
Entire population of the raft has escaped. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now.
Why do they just keep them on the same place? I mean, just...
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts.
sorry, I was saying, yeah. When I looked at the controls, I was a little bit worried that it might just be you hold one button to swing, as opposed to you keep pressing the same button to keep swinging, sending out new webs.
Yeah, I feel like there's a jump button or something.
There's an awful lot of context driven buttoning in this game, from what I've seen.
How do you like my new suit? Dashing. Where'd you get it? It's an exclusive club.
That dude's face is his ultimate weakness. Oh no. Captain Polaroid invert thing.
Yeah, it's Mr. Negative.
Oh, that's a good name for it.
But I only found out about him because he's the. I think he's the main villain of the piece.
We don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want to.
I was gonna say, he'd better go down, because if he doesn't go down, that was an awful lot of cutscene for that section. You're like, the only acceptable reason for me not to be controlling him for that is if I'm going to lose.
Oh, it's you. Is it gonna be what's his face? Mysterio. With his big face, his fishbowl hat. What? Ah, hello. PlayStation.
Oh my god, I would shit if it was Venom.
I think they should be terrified of you.
Is that it?
Was that? Yeah.
I mean, unless Nintendo, Microsoft won. I'm pretty happy.
We haven't seen Dreams. They've been teasing Dreams all the way through this.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, that look of boredom while they clap, and other people are like, "Is that it?" Really sums up this. Are they going to a third location?
Nope, that was it.
No, that was
take in. There was a
That actual backdrop is so beautiful, and they've got that stupid spacey speckly wall behind them.
Yeah. Spider-Man right here.
They could have all those beautiful cherry blossoms.
We have some
The
other stuff
fuck?
to talk about too. What a show!
Oh my god!
Gosh,
top highlights.
That
go.
was across the board.
Oh my goodness!
Fucking awful.
That was disappointing for
that color palette
Sony.
was
It's very disappointing.
Yeah.
That was. I'm gonna meet these
Sony's
guys.
normally a highlight
They
for
annoy
me,
me.
so that was a shame.
This has been the most back
this
to
is
front E3 I have ever
First time I have ever said this, but Microsoft wiped the floor with Sony.
seen. Absolutely.
Like, and Microsoft has never beaten Sony for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
And
I would
for
say never.
Microsoft to have wiped the floor with Sony, oof.
I feel like this thing got off to a huge false start with that half an hour of one trailer.
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed what they were doing there. I agree that it wasn't.
If
as
they'd gone to
executed
lots
as
of
well as
different
it should
things,
be.
that would have been a neat idea.
That was really cute. I really liked that.
That was like when you come up with an idea and it's really good. Is that kind of comes across as like a dream idea where you go, oh shit, I gotta write that down. Then you write it down and you go, marzipan ducks. Oh, this is stupid. I'm an idiot.
I thought that was really cool and really nice. It's just it didn't translate all that well. For
No,
people
and
that were
everybody
not
there hated it, and everybody here kind of hated it.
I mean, I could see your Twitter feed, and I have a Twitter feed, and I could see like 2 tweets that were negative, and everybody else.
That's
was
the people who
praising
were
it.
there.
No, I was watching your tweets come in from people who were there saying that it was really cool, and then I could see
Oh.
2 that was negative, and then you read that one out, and I'm like, oh.
You know what my problem with Sony was? You know what problem the whole thing was? That was just too violent. It was just violence to the fucking extreme and nothing else.
I do like violence.
I know, but I just feel like everything that came out was like, look how violent we can be.
Yeah, I think like one of the reasons, again, this goes back to your topsy-turvy comment. Like, one of the reasons I normally love Sony is because it's more interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Like, normally it's like, let's have Ratchet and Clank and a weird game where you hunt down robot animals, or
whatever the fuck Bloodborne is.
Yeah, right. But it's like, it's that weird stuff where you're like, okay, this is interesting. That's why I need a PlayStation.
Honestly,
like
I think that's what it is. I feel like
Uncharted And every one of those games felt more like a Xbox game, and Xbox had things like Just Cause and Devil May Cry and fun action stuff.
Hang on, I'm gonna turn this trailer on.
Aren't you excited?
Because that's it from Software.
You're going to be a fairy.
I want to be a fairy.
And live in the world where time stands still. Where nobody can see what you're up to ever again.
Are they going to do a Nintendo? Where last year all of the most interesting announcements weren't in their press conference.
Possibly.
Because when Metroid 2 got announced...
From Software. No one's eating someone else's flesh. What the hell was that?
I'm intrigued.
Christine, that's From Software's new title coming to PlayStation VR.
I've stopped being intrigued now. So let's.
I just want them to fix PlayStation VR. That's all I want.
That's like going. Oh, it's coming exclusive to the 3DS's 3D mode. You're like, oh, I hate it so much. Chat's just gone, no. Oh, wow. Okay. So,
yeah, I mean, it's like the one game that was really interesting and Sony was the Justin Roiland game.
Yeah.
And it was for VR only. And you're like, oh. They even made Spider-Man set in a dark area where he was punching people rather than...
Big open web swinging. The game comes out September. Find a lost balloon. Be Spider-Man on the streets getting missions. Just show off that bit of the gameplay. You don't need to tease the story. Just go, look how fucking pimp this is going to be.
Exactly.
It was a really dark and dismal show.
It has been confirmed that there are no balloons in it.
Oh, well, I don't want it anymore then.
Fair enough.
My balloon!
I mean, I'm expecting us... They've got Insomniac people there, so the very next second might be a better, in-depth Spider-Man look.
Alright, if anything comes on, I'm going to unmute it, but I don't want to listen to these guys talk. I don't
oh,
like
no, I totally agree.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
This is great. I got my own little TV. This is perfect.
Yeah, I got it all.
Adam's doing a fantastic job so far. It's been really good.
So first of all, you're actually playing this right now.
Yeah. That's right.
And I do want to emphasize how beautiful this game is.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, Brian, tell me a little bit about what you guys want to show us this evening.
So I think, I mean, the big thing is, again, you know, I think that part of the Spider-Man fantasy is to swing around New York City and, you know, to have, you know, not only just a great story, but have a bunch of different activities in that world. And we wanted to, you know, give people who attend E3 an opportunity to experience that. So, you know, obviously it's a big narrative-driven experience, but at the same time, part of that superhero fantasy, especially that Spider-Man experience, is living within New York City and seeing that. So, you know, Adam is he's one of our combat pro players because he's a combat designer. And again, he's just showing off some really awesome stuff that as you get better with the game, obviously, you know, we wanted to have a pick up a play feel, but at the same time, have a level of mastery and to really show off the improvisation that we've really been talking about a lot since we announced the game.
I'm digging this, like, sticking dudes to walls and to the floor and stuff. That looks really satisfying.
I mean, I think the thing that's been really fun in these last, you know, I would say last
Get on the plane.
Since we got back from the holiday break was every week I feel like I'll take the game home or I'll be playing one night and then I'll come in and say, wow, guys, I didn't know you could do that. So I think there's a lot of that. There's that sandbox.
Is this
nature
over
to it
yet,
as well.
or are they moving
So,
to a new place?
Obviously, you can, we have, we're going to
Wait,
teach
it
mechanics,
looked
but
like it was
we
over.
want you to experiment with, his
Yeah, no,
acrobatics,
they're
his
doing
webs,
what
his
Nintendo
gadgets,
did last
his
year
superpowers.
with Treehouse
So
Live.
combining all that stuff
And
really
left all of
allows
their
for a
good
lot
stuff
different
out
gameplay, a lot
of
of, Spider-Man's a very expressive character. We want players to be able to express that, whether it's in traversal or in combat.
It's gorgeous.
These animations, these animations are just blowing my mind.
Your studio has kind of been renowned for character animation and for just fluid motion. I mean,
I enjoy how many buildings seem to have like little faked interiors.
Games and really like hone in on those when you were developing.
I mean, I think animation's definitely been one of the hallmarks of our company. From Spyro to Ratchet to Sunset Overdrive.
Yep.
And I mean, I remember when the Sunset Overdrive reviews came out, one person actually wrote, it would be great to see Insomniac make a Spider-Man game. And I was like, see, we should make it.
See?
And
I think you waved your phone around to the whole studio.
Exactly. We took that kind of mentality and we just injected our personality, but also, what do people want, desire from a Spider-Man experience. So, it was really great. I remember probably around the end of the year, end of last year, someone wrote an article about the top things they want to see in Spider-Man. And they said they want it to feel like an Insomniac game. So I think that's the thing we've been really layering on in this last year is to have that, it feels like an Insomniac game as much as it does a Spider-Man game.
And I love this traversal, I mean, just the fluidity of just moving over great distances very quickly. It looks like a lot of fun just moving around, and that's when you know you've got a great game.
Okay, so so how I kind of said like experimenting, but like sometimes, game development, we're in meetings a lot, and then sometimes you just need to like take a break. And what I used to find myself doing was just swinging around New York City. It was almost like therapeutic. It's just kind of like when I play other games, I just walking or running or
pretty
even
sure
taking
Spider-Man
cars,
has killed a lot of people
It feels so more
on
natural
this.
now just to swing around like Spider-Man.
Yeah,
so
they do.
It's definitely
Occasionally,
those
when
things
he
that
knocks
has that,
people
again, just
off,
like combat,
he
that
does
make
a
them play feel
swing
like
out
players
to give them a
level of mastery,
bungee cord.
As they play and get.
But
Hold on a second.
there are definitely some of those are fatal.
Adam showed off. I think he showed off the tripwire. It's basically a gadget that you can either attach to a piece of geometry, and the enemies walk by, they'll get.
There you go. See, he got saved.
Back.
I don't think he did. I think it broke.
An enemy, and if
I think it faded away.
They kind of slam into each other.
That is amazing. This is so cool.
Also, that speed, hitting a building, you'd go, you'd die.
Basically, there's kind of a risk reward. As you build focus, you can use it to heal.
Sid's having a religious
experience. It just looks incredible.
Okay, thank you. The team works really, really hard on it. Really, really hard.
Clearly.
And the idea is the focus is kind of a way to. It's a risk reward, like I said. You can either heal yourself, or you can kind of, if you fill up the bar a certain way, you can actually pull off a finishing move. So, as you play the game, you can kind of say, well, do I want to maybe heal myself real quick, or do I want to wait for that really extravagant
background.
move
I really just want to get in the thing.
Got it.
Brian, a question for you is, obviously Spidey has, with his experience being under the mask for so many years now, in your story, 8 years. Thank you. You got to be precise.
I got it. One of the first questions I get is like, is it an origin story? I'm like, no. That was after we decided that the webs were definitely attached to the buildings, we decided it's not going to be an origin story.
But back to the combat. I mean, Spidey's experience. He has access to a lot of different techniques and technologies. How do you balance out his experience with the fact that you don't want to overwhelm a player with options, right? You want to make it approachable.
I really that comes down to our combat team, our traversal team,
like
and
this guy right here,
like Adam, and really going kind of handing that stuff out over the course of the game. Finding those right spots where you kind of we're going to teach you how to punch and how to kick and how to punch guys up in the air.
That dude had a chair.
But then we layer on things like gadgets and then the suits, the suit powers. And it's kind of giving over time. If we just, one thing with
that guy has a ladder.
We want you to feel great, right? But there's a lot to learn really quickly.
Money in the bank, coming soon.
So
show me the web swinging, not them, not him.
Kind of find those spots in the game where it makes most sense to teach those mechanics, and then as the game goes on, we want you to master those because the game's only going to get harder.
Yeah, absolutely. Sid, what do you think?
I gotta say, this game is
beautiful,
looking
right?
absolutely
Web
gorgeous.
swing,
this
swing,
is,
web swing,
I mean,
web
this is
swing,
just,
web swing, web swing.
Spectacular to begin with, but this is on a totally different level, and I can
we're
just see
seeing
that
so much.
I can see that polish, though. That's the thing, and that's what comes out in that final few months of development.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys watched the press conference, right?
Sure.
You saw all those games, those first-party games, and they all have a level of polish. And to be in a press conference with the likes of a Naughty Dog, a Sucker Punch,
I feel like That's the
Just
best web
we are
swinging
very
we've
honored
had
to be, and
since
we know
Spider-Man
there's a certain
2.
level of polish that people expect
It
from a
looks like it's
PlayStation
actually
game,
physically
especially
based,
for card
like
games,
they've been
so
saying.
we want to be considered right up there.
Well,
and not to mention also from the Marvel, Marvel fans expect to have that perfect experience.
Of course.
Go to the
just
Avengers
add
Tower.
real quickly,
Stark
as
Tower.
we're starting to wind down here, from a personal perspective,
Some of those
I mean,
places
what's it
are
like
in
for
it.
you and for the team to be able to
Tower.
kind of
Like
look
we
up
know
at that
there's
big
the
screen and
Soul
see your game
Sanctum is in it.
after all that time.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
I'm known as a crier, so it takes
There's
a lot
been
for me
an
not to
awful
get
lot of
choked up.
rumors
Like,
that this
right
might
now
be
they're
linked
playing
to
theme
the
song
Avengers
game in the
Project
background as
game.
we're sitting here.
Oh,
Ooh, making their own MCU.
I mean, this is an amazing
Well, because
industry, and,
but the thing is that I think those rumors are made by people who want it to be true rather than
when you were a little kid,
because it's like because Square.
oh my
This
God,
is
can I ever work on
Insomniac,
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
and Square Enix are making the Avengers game.
Yeah.
Just
And
absolutely
you're like,
surreal. I use
they
that word a lot when I
could
describe working on
link
this game.
them,
And to work
but
with a group like Sony and work with Marvel.
I think
and
Marvel.
that feeling is felt by so many.
I
people
don't
on
think
it,
they're
so, couldn't be
doing
prouder
that
of what we've got
necessarily.
across the board, not only from Sony, Marvel, but also the fans. It's been spectacular.
Just
Brian,
because, like, the
it
two
just looks
studios would have to
incredible. I mean,
coordinate
no
so
other word
much.
for it.
And
And,
Sony really likes to
I
talk to
really
both
am.
of them.
It's stunning. I mean, just look at that. How can you not be blown away by that? But we do have a limited amount of time here, Brian. You're an industry veteran.
No, we don't.
You've been
Keep
in the
playing.
industry for a long time. I know this is a lifelong dream for you working on this
Come on,
game.
the game.
And I want to thank you and Insomniac for making it.
Thank you for having us.
And for coming by as well.
Spider-Man was so awesome that it broke my mic, and I have to use the stick mic now. I mean,
I thought you just
Quite a few people are chatting,
yeah,
not
I just
feeling
wanted
the
to stand out a
web
little bit.
swinging.
But,
When
you know,
he's
Sid,
falling
actually,
and he
I think
activates it, there does seem to be a
we were able to maybe
slowdown.
get some
He does seem
footage
to
of some of the
lose
right,
his momentum
experiential
there.
stuff that's going on with
But I
Spider-Man.
think that's
I mean, there
just-
really is something incredible going on here
not
at this
quite
PlayStation
done.
E3 showcase. I mean, it's on a scale and a scope that we have just never seen before. And so we have people here. They're playing the
playing it.
game. We have a
Dude,
lot
just
of
hold on.
hands-on
I just
sessions for
want to
folks
know
who
if
are
you hold
here
on.
for
Do
the
you
showcase.
bubble?
And just
You just
the
sit
game
there.
looks great, but I just love the way this.
That's
whole,
a
I
few
know.
months
I know
away.
her.
Oh, hi. There's familiar faces popping up on the
right.
stream.
But I mean, it's a great event here, and it's just I wish we could get everybody in here to try this out and to just see
Give
what
us
has
a
been sort of
demo.
constructed.
Give us a demo.
With Spider-Man.
Give us a demo
and
now.
With, actually,
That's what demos
another
are
game
for.
we're about to talk about.
Yeah, we're about to,
Demo
we're about
for
to
me.
talk about Ghost of Tsushima.
Why don't you? Yeah,
You
Ghost
want
of
me to
Tsushima.
introduce?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I
have
don't
some
care
that
about
we
Ghost of Tsushima.
sneakily snuck.
Matt,
Matt,
give
where's
us a
Matt?
demo.
Matt, guess us a demo. So, the weirdest thing I felt about that Sony stream, or one of the very weird things, was that they had the Dreams people all the way through it, and then didn't mention or talk about Dreams, or give a release date. Or Matt, you're pretty magic. They didn't give anything to do with Dreams. Do you find that weird?
Yeah.
Anything to add? I found the entire thing weird.
Yeah, the full start really kind of threw pretty much everyone off.
And the tone was just un-Sony-ish. Mostly because a lot of things that I would expect to be in the Sony press conference ended up in the Microsoft conference.
I feel like I did say before we went to E3 that I bet Microsoft had just bought every announcement that they could. And, I mean, I think they did. I think Sony showed off like 5 or 6 games. And Microsoft went through 50.
I mean, this year it was really important that Microsoft had a
Oh,
good
they had
conference.
to, yeah. Now, this thing here, I just thought this looked boring. It was
See,
gorgeous.
I'm
thing
definitely
is,
in
it's
for
like-
this.
Everything that Sony showed was first party, wasn't it?
No, we had a Remedy game. We had... Do they own Sucker? I think they bought Sucker Punch.
They do own Sucker Punch.
Yeah, we had the Remedy Control, which we don't know what that sort of is yet. We had... Which on your list?
Oh, they don't own Justin Roiland's.
They definitely don't own Capcom. Because of Resident Evil 2 remake, apparently.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
No sign of Final Fantasy 7 at all.
Yeah.
That was unexpected.
Weird.
Nothing of that. No Just Cause 4, making it the worst stream of them all. Yeah, a bit of Kingdom Hearts, though, because, Jesus Christ, that's got to be in every stream with its stupid no special effect, no sound effects thing. Death Stranding, Christ knows what the game's about, but...
I definitely want to play this.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Why? What's selling it to you? Come on.
I just think it's really pretty and it just looks like something that I would enjoy. It
fair
looks
enough.
really immersive. It looks like something that I'm going to totally get into.
It just, for me, kind of really looks Assassin's Creed-y.
If it's got... Well, the thing is, I would have liked Assassin's Creed. I just really fucking hate the controls. And I assume this isn't going to have stupid controls on it, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest stealth fan, which is sort of what slightly takes it away from me, but also, the action doesn't feel... I think I am that person who needs gimmicks. I do need to go, I don't just want a samurai game, I want a samurai game with a grappling hook in his arm.
Yeah. Almost as if...
I'm kind of the opposite.
And I want weird monsters and...
You want a From Software game, we all know you. So you want something a bit more just... You know, okay, let's put it this way, though.
Which
when
is strange, because I've not played any From Software games, but
you fucking should.
I do want some from...
When me and Rebecca are trying to pick something to watch, when we're trying to pick something to watch on TV, I like to watch new things, and Rebecca likes to watch the things she's seen 1,000 times before.
Yeah.
And I've realised that is literally your game taste as well.
Yeah.
This looks like a thing I've played 1,000,000 times before.
Well, I don't really... Like, it's just... I like to do things that I like. And some things come out and they definitely give me these nice warm feels of this could be something that I can play over, like I can really get into and I really enjoy. And I think this looks really pretty, and I just think it looks like something that that would be really immersive. I like immersive games.
See, if I looked at all the game, when I see a game like this, I kind of think, all right, that is just going to be a big chunk of my time that needs taken up. So I compare it in my head to all the other big chunk of my game times that are coming up. And basically, I've just put Cyberpunk at the top of that list. And
oh yeah, Cyberpunk's right at the top of my list too.
Cyberpunk, Spider-Man. What else have we got? Just Cause. I mean, we've got all these games that I'm like, no, I'm going to dedicate time to these. So everything else compared to that is just...
Your list of games that you're excited for are none of the games that I am.
Well, that's why I like to have you here.
Cyberpunk, for example.
Somebody walking.
Cyberpunk is a world that I want to get involved in, and I'm totally there just for the story. And sometimes I do like that. Like, I really want to enjoy Deus Ex, but they keep doing combat. I'm like, no, let me play it as a text adventure. I don't want any combat, any stealth sections. I just want to go through and experience the world.
I would play the shit out of a text adventure version.
Yeah, right.
That would sell it to me finally.
I want that type of experience. So I do enjoy getting lost in games when it's just about getting lost in a game. Like we had with some of those Double Fine games, like Ooblets and...
Don't say kids, because all I saw was a big duck.
No, I was going to say the Knights and Bikes. Like, that is a world where is all about the experience and getting lost in it. And I think that those games can really work when it is a sort of...
There's a guy from Media Molecule! Maybe they're going to talk about fucking dreams! I'm not going to listen to them.
I'm assuming that's what they're doing, yeah.
You know what else? Getting relegated to the pre-show, just a little flash up on a trailer of the zombie game, which we've had in E3 for the past 3 years now, and I don't even know if it's got a release date in sight at all. What's it called? Days Gone?
Oh, yeah, I don't really...
They ended an E3 with that like 3 years ago, and now it's just nothing. So, right, I'm going to unmute this and see what they're saying about dreams.
In between each of those, and it kind of kept everybody
I'm going to wait for
but
the
I actually
trailer.
want to zero in a little bit more on the create mode that you guys are working on. And this is something that is, well, quite frankly, it's absolutely astonishing.
Wait, why is it?
Okay, so I mean,
innovative here.
I mean, we're showing this at E3. It's so exciting for us. We're demoing it on the show floor. We've got press hands-on. So I think... dreams, you can create anything. Literally, people ask me, like, can we make games, can we make movies? And the answer is always yes. And in fact, tonight we're going to be doing a live music show.
Can I make the cure for cancer?
I was about to say, are you going to play music live?
Yes, we are.
You just have to know it.
Hopefully we'll find a way to get it out onto the internet.
We're debuting our new band, The Molecules.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and they are literally
perfect.
They will be using the create tools that you're watching right now to perform a 15-minute live gig. I don't think anyone knows about this. Even the people out there in the garden haven't realized yet.
We're
so,
spoiling it for the folks at home.
Yeah, man, it's going to be big.
And I just want to point out is the footage that the folks at home are seeing right now.
Yeah.
The seamless nature of the kind of create and the play, functionality of Dreams it cannot be overstated.
Yeah, I mean, it's super easy. Even if you don't think that you're a game creator, even if you've never thought about game designing, if you've played games, you can do this. If you can play a platform game, if you can play Our Story, then you can do this. You can create your own, you can upload, and then you can share incredible levels in like 10 minutes. We're doing a demo this week at E3 where we create gameplay for a whole level in like 20 minutes, including music. You can compose your own music.
Awesome.
You can do the gameplay. You can animate. You can record
This
voiceovers.
looks less nightmarish than I
whole
remember
thing
it.
on a PlayStation.
And just to clarify,
Yeah, that's
sorry to interrupt,
definitely.
is this 2 people, both
Oh,
playing?
Rebecca's giving me a face. What's your face?
Co-op gameplay.
Multiple
Yep,
controllers.
So
You can
adorable.
jam together, and
Oh,
it's
hello.
quite funny because one of you can be testing
So I
and
can
then
hear
the
you.
other one can be getting
Yeah, I
the
just
jump
don't
pipe
really
right
want
or whatever it is.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm
Yeah.
glad that they're
Love
doing
Dreams.
things like
I
this. I'm
literally
so
haven't
glad
even
that they're doing
touched
things
it
like
yet.
this
well,
for the people that want it.
Yeah,
It's
just
normally me.
Yeah.
But it's
But the idea really has been like what you're seeing is really this easy nature of just like picking and placing, because I think one of the things that
Well,
sometimes people get a bit
I
scared
think
of
my
like, the idea of
problem
the
with
blank
it
canvas,
is that
but
it's,
actually what I
um,
love about Dreams is it's just this idea
at least
of
with
just
Little
choice.
Big
Like every
Planet,
day people
there
make
is a
choices. You put your
focus
clothes on, you might choose where you
to
put a
what it
poster in
is
your,
that you're
in
making.
your
You're
bedroom.
making a
And
Little
Dreams
Big
is very
Planet
like that.
game.
All you're really doing is like here you're
With
seeing
this,
like,
where
this
it's
Instagram
like
effect,
you're
you can take a
creating
scene,
an
and you
experience.
very quickly
It-
change
it's
it
that
so that
sort
it looks
of,
really different, and you're adding your own mark.
And then
It's
the PS3
why,
response is that all of this stuff which gets made gets
painting,
uploaded.
that
and if you just
colouring
wanna
in
sit
lines
back on
can
your
be
sofa
relaxing,
and enjoy an
Yeah.
unending
and
stream of madness
a
of the
blank
PlayStation
page
4
is daunting.
players'
Yeah.
creations. You can, and we've
It's a
presented
goal.
you
You've
an
got you've
extreme
got a goal.
of who
Yeah.
knows what it's going to be like. I mean,
It's
And
creative. I mean,
exciting, you know,
it's
the beta is coming
it's
this
creativity,
year,
but with
so,
a limit,
we
and
will
that
be
can help you
starting to
refine
see
it.
what the creativity
Well,
of
that's the
PlayStation
thing.
game is
The
really
thing here is it's like,
means for
oh,
Dreams.
we're doing this really big open
Beta
thing. You're like,
coming
yeah,
this year
but
for
there were
That's right.
3
And,
model
I've said this
things
before, I'll say it again.
already.
Although,
Dreams, in
I will
maybe
say
20
when
years
they
of being
when
in
the
the
orange
industry,
one
I've
grabs
never
stuff
seen
and his little
anything
tongue pokes
so,
out, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Innovative
I think
and
they've added a lot
progressive
more
and just
cuteness.
potentially just game-changing.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like
hats
before
off
we've
to
seen it,
you.
it's just
I mean,
looked
it must have been
nightmarish
an
and horrific.
absolute labor of love.
I think they've
It
added
is,
yeah,
in
big
animated
molecules
eyes to
Big
things,
cheers to the team.
and it was the
We've got
fixed
that. Big
eyes
cheers to
that
the
made
team
everything
back home, 'cause,
nightmarish.
people really
Yeah.
put their hearts and souls into Dreams to really get it to the point where you are moving between these different disciplines. And right now we
I
have
really
a
hope
studio
that
that
it's
jams
good.
together in
So
a way that
I
never
like-
jammed
I miss
together
Mini
before.
Molecule.
You have like
I
musicians
think there'd
actually
be
just
some
jamming with
cool stuff
animators
that
to
comes
actually
out
make
of it.
animation.
Yeah.
I think
But I
that's
get
one
the
of the
thing.
things we're really
The
starting to
thing
see
is,
these
it's
different
not a game that
workflows.
I want to
And
buy.
that just, you know, that's
It's
been
a
one of the
game
things
that I
we've
feel
really
like
wanted
a
to get
few
that right. So
YouTubers
can't
will
wait
do a
to
really
see,
good
like,
job of
people
it.
create all
Yeah,
different
someone
types
will
of
like
genres of
recreate all
games
of
and really
Wolfenstein
almost,
in it
like,
and all
just
that
come
sort of
up with
thing.
completely new
Well,
ways of
it's
playing.
also
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
you
we
know
saw something like
how
E3, Liam made a text
is it
adventure, and we're like,
Silvery
what?
who
Yeah.
makes those
I didn't even know you
amazing
could do that.
that's
like
That's amazing.
Oh, the
Planet
Planet Coaster,
Coaster.
yeah.
And you know when it's someone's like, I'm going to
And
take
now
these
imagine
weird
if you-
abstract things and create something. Like, I feel like that's probably what I'm going to enjoy Dreams for. But
Yeah.
whereas for me, there's still a part of Planet Coaster that I can play myself. I don't feel like
Yeah.
Dreams has that same.
They haven't shown off, hey, here's the story mode. Yeah, they're leaving. They've decided it's not got a release date. I feel like Sony's got these projects that have just been going on for too long now. It's like
Yeah,
you're like,
but what if something amazing comes out of each one of them, though?
I mean, that'll be neat, but I feel like
That'd
they've
be
just teased it
amazing.
too early to. It's just a bit. Oh, okay, right. There's the PlayStation VR, so let's call this a day.
I mean,
yeah,
yes.
a day. What are we doing
Thank you
tomorrow?
for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks everyone who survived whatever that was.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, 5 o'clock UK time, we've got Nintendo, and then 9:45 PM. You want to watch the Square Enix Just Cause E3 blowout because there will be the premiere of this. And then the video will go live on my channel an hour after it airs. So 10:45 PM tomorrow. NerdCubed plays Just Cause 4. And oh boy, did I do an alright job of that video. But
You did
for
a really
now,
good job of that video.
I know, I feel pretty good. Let's get some of that hype going. That's a good
I-
thumbnail
I-
as well. I'm chuffing that thumbnail.
Oh no, awesome.
Ah.
Just a reminder for the Nintendo one. Remember that last year, a lot of the best stuff was in the Treehouse
yeah.
Live. So
we'll keep watching.
Keep the sound on of your Square Enix conference, but keep the Nintendo Treehouse
I'd
Live
like to point
in
out
the corner, just in case there's interesting stuff going on there.
There
too.
is a 4-hour gap between the two. I don't think they're gonna fill in that much.
Okay.
But if they do, that'll be interesting. Thank you very much to Watt for coming out for Sony and Ubisoft today. Thanks to Rebecca for having a good nap.
I had a good nap. Yeah, it was good.
And thanks to Sony for making a really awful conference with some good games that I think they just pissed all over.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody!
Goodbye.
Bye.
Also, I touched Rebecca on the boob to indicate that she should say goodbye. I've just
yeah.
molested Rebecca.
Nice.
That's an end to stream. Bye!
Bye.